The US has the world's highest coronavirus death rate at more than 5%, a number that reflects the country's lack of testing.
Here's a summary of the article.
That's far higher than the global rate of 3.4% that World Health Organization reported on Tuesday, and even higher than mainland China's 3.7%. Only the Philippines has a higher coronavirus death rate than the US, and that's because it has only had 3 cases. It's highly unlikely that the coronavirus is more deadly in the US, rather, the number is likely the result of limited testing in the US because widespread testing wasn't possible in the country in recent weeks. The CDC held stringent standards for who qualified for a test. That total includes results from state-level coronavirus testing, implemented more widely. If you calculate the death rate based on only those federally verified cases, it jumps to roughly 10%. Other countries are testing much more broadly than we are. Because flawed tests and limited funding initially meant testing capacity in the US was restricted, the CDC had tested only about 470 people in the US as of Sunday, according to the agency's official count. These meetings are contentious, but there's one thing we agree upon: coronavirus has been circulating in the United States for weeks. We didn't detect it because we weren't testing properly. The new CDC's new testing standards are much more open-ended, saying that clinicians should use their judgment to determine if patients should be tested for the new coronavirus.
This post received a score of 84,852, with an upvote ratio of 79%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I'm curious about Philippines having only 3 cases.
Now 5, and since at least one of them frequented a mosque before being confirmed, there might be more to come soon. One of them got infected without being abroad. And although 5 are confirmed, I have no idea how many are tested.
600+ people were tested. Only 30+ have pending test results, the rest were negative. The first 3 cases were Chinese citizens visiting the country. Last 2 were Filipinos, 1 traveled to Japan. But confirmed cases may very well rise. At least 2 tourists, 1 Australian and 1 Taiwanese, tested positive after traveling to the country. Edit. Also, Filipinos don't generally go to the doctor if you have a cold, flu. We generally just stay home, drink medicine, and wait for it to go away. That can be a factor for the low count as well.
Wait, so you don't go to the rock concert you already bought tickets for?
I mean, I want to laugh, but damn.
This whole country is turning into a season of the Trailer Park Boys.
I just got a letter from my health insurer. They're waiving all co-pays, deductibles and any costs associated with coronavirus testing and treatment. Edit. Here's the letter. I also just got a letter from my union at my job. The store I work at pays for coronavirus testing and we'll even give you workman's comp if you believe you caught it due to work. I can't be in trouble for it.
But unions just want your money.
Unions had a time, before labor laws. Then they weren't universally needed. Now, they are sorely needed again. The middle class is dissolving, and doing so quickly. They are always needed. Because there will always be a movement to erode the middle class. When the middle class is doing well doesn't mean unions don't have a place. Just like building and safety regulations and lack of loss of life due to those regulations.
Right. We're better with safety so deaths go down. See, we don't need them cause we don't use them.
My medications make me feel better so I must not need them anymore. We don't need banking regulations, it's strangling business, etc.
My favorite is a CS major. Why are we paying these huge IT salaries when there aren't any problems? No network outages, no viruses, no network disruptions. Why do we pay for things people aren't doing?
Pushing button, free knowing which button to push, $400,000.
Plus benefits.
Reminds me AOL still exists.
Every time I manually check for internet connectivity, I ping yahoo.com just to keep tabs on whether or not they've finally thrown in the towel.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.